They would like for me to continue to record in the healing place. Let me cover with a blanket. The reason is because I'm cold and I feel cozy. I don't want to check the fabrics on this. It's a fleece. That's what I'm gonna wear for now, along with my outfit for bed. When I go to bed, I'm gonna have an outfit on. So, the woman marched. The woman was marching. She had been marching ever since she put those white pups on. When she was a little girl with the rag doll, and the doll was naked. She had been marching around with those high heels on. It was supposed to be high heels, but they wasn't. They were pumps. And she had been marching in those pumps because her mama had bought her daughter. Her mama's daughter bought her sister the pumps. And when the little girl had to mess the doll's hair up and everything because she was going to still take the doll. It was not Baby Alive. It was not. It was not Baby Alive. But she did march. She had been marching. When she put the pumps on, she began to march. And that's when everything had been set off in her life. So at the funeral parlor, this was prior to the wake. The night before the wake, it was Christmas Day. And as soon as Christmas was coming, because they was going to return a lot of items from Black Friday that people didn't want really, and they just wanted the receipts. They didn't really want the gifts because they insisted that people stop going to Black Friday and thinking about people that they don't know. And that morning was the wake. The day after Christmas was the wake. And they got up early one morning, the day after Christmas. And at that point, that was when they went the night before, which was Christmas night. And she was laying on a gurney. She had already been embalmed. And they brought her, they didn't buy a new wig because they decided that they needed to put that polyester blend in the grave with her so no one would try to believe and win something like that ever again. Because she had been wrong for many years, but she would not give up on those pumps because she had been having them. They had been passed down in her family, and none of them people knew how to dress. Not one of them, not one of those people knew how to coordinate anything because it wasn't the money. It wasn't the money. It wasn't the money. The woman was cheap. Okay? She thought that she was going to wear that until Jehovah had carried over. At that point, she decided that she was going to be marching in those pumps until Jehovah had carried over. And that's why she had been spraying those white diamonds on there, because she thought that the mist of white diamonds would be a sweet smelling scent. And that's why it took God so long to take her. That's why God would not deliver her from polyester. Because everybody was oppressed. Everyone in the church had been oppressed because she had came in there smelling like the funeral parlor. And everybody insisted on praying that she go on ahead and go. She was always trying to go up yonder. She always wanted to be carried over. She wanted to march when the saints, she wanted to march with the saints, and she was going to wear those pumps. It was that was the moment that set everything off for why God left her here so long with us. Because he wanted her to stop spraying them white diamonds on that polyester. And Elizabeth Taylor is my witness. You don't know why she was wearing polyester wigs and spraying that white diamonds on it, because it wasn't going to change nothing how long she wore them white shoes or them white diamonds. She was still going to the funeral parlor. Testify. They thought if they sprayed that on that they would be saints. That's what they thought. They thought if they sprayed the white diamonds on them that they were going to be saints. That's the truth. They thought that. But polyester didn't have no business involved with her head in the first place. She was doing what she thought she wanted to do so she could go and meet. She was trying to meet somebody, and that's why she never met nobody. Because of polyester. I never met her personally. I never met Ruth Fester. Ruth Fester. But she was a lie. At that point, she had been lying. She had been lying about that because she wanted to remain ignorant. It was not my prerogative to meet Ruth Esther or Ruth Esther. I was at a festival And that's what I know. And anybody will testify. Festival is a party. Festival is a party that people go to. Sometimes they bring dogs. Sometimes there's cats there. Everybody's got to respect the animals. You can't kidnap the animal and take it to your house because the animal's part of the party. As a host, a service dog or a cat that knows everybody at the party. And if you don't like the animal, you must leave. You must leave. You must be asked to leave. And when people go to people's house and they don't respect animals that live at that house, they have to leave. Testify. That's true. Her mama wasn't there. She had left us the house as she usually does. People always leave us a house or something to do. Somewhere. She was blaspheming those dogs. They have been living there for years. They were older. They were elderly dogs. I do know that. They were elderly. They had anxiety. Was that the dogs that had anxiety? That might be somebody else. No, the dog was on Xanax. But that is true. Soon as that woman got in there, because she was mad because that Chihuahua was a model for Taco Bell.